Yes. So hope you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Super, super. Thanks for the confirmation. So yeah, just before going to the platform or before going to what we are going to learn all about, here are some introduction which we wanted to provide you. So like who we are means like we are from NexGen IT Solutions. We are based out of Hyderabad. We are dedicated the providing the trainings in D365 areas. So D365 CRM since 17 years, and we also provide some solutions to the IT based companies as well. So that is all about us, and this training you will be able to learn customer engagement, which is also known as CRM. I mean, previously we call it as CRM. Now they are calling it as D365 customer engagement. And also along with that, you will also be learning all about the Power Platform. And about me, if you ask me, I am Arjun, where I'm having 17 years of experience in D365 and Power Platform. So here I come up with my experience where I customized the D365 platform in such a way based upon the client's requirement, and based upon the client's requirement I customized the application, and also I also developed the applications in the and seamlessly the business process flows, and like obviously like we have so many configurations and the customizations which I took place, and I configured them in the based upon the client's need. Along with that, we have this Power Platform concept as well, like where I have also undergone with the Power Platform development as well, where I have created the model-driven app applications, Canvas apps, and also Power Pages as well, where we will be discussing in the trainings. Okay, where we will be discussing about the basics of the those concepts as well. So this is all about me. So where you will be understanding more about me in the upcoming sessions as well, like what are the technical concepts we are having and those things as well. So now we are now let's go to the next topic, that is all about the D365 overview on the D365 actually. Okay, D365 overview. Uh, so in this overview of D365 customer engagement, okay, which is again, as I told you, CRM is renamed to customer engagement. So CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. Now we are calling it as customer engagement. Okay, so engaging our customers in a smoothly manner. One second, yeah. Let me go to the next slide. So in this, we are going to look on like in this overview, we are going to see agenda wise. If you I wanted to talk about like we are going to see the foundation of the D365 customer engagement applications. What type of applications we are having in this platform, and what type of activities we can do to make the customer or the client satisfied basically. Okay, next, learning objectives after completing this entire training or the modules, basically below are the concepts you will be able to engage and learn all about. So one is describe what customer engagement and why it matters. Obviously we will be understanding why CRM or the customer engagement or CE is needed and why it matters a lot. Okay. Then describe how Power Platform related to D365 applications. So see, basically D365 along with Power Platform are both one entity itself, or both are one and the same, but there are some stuffs which if you buy a D365 application, or if you buy means like if you buy a product from Microsoft D365 applications, along with that you will be getting the Power Platform. There are some advantage of getting a D365 applications which I will be talking in some time, along with the Power Platform. But if you don't want any 365, you can only get the Power Platform where you can build it from scratch, which I'll be discussing. Don't worry about it. Explain what Dynamics, what Microsoft Dataverse is and how it is used. Yes, I'll also what is meant by Dataverse, what is this Dataverse concepts. I'll also be teaching in this training and in this demo as well. And explore and access D365 customer engagement apps. So obviously there are some applications which you will be getting out of the box with the help of D365 customer engagement, where you will be able to see them as well. Okay, where you will be able to experience them as well. Okay, clear? If you have any questions, please interrupt me in between, and I'll able to help on this as well. Okay, clear? Next.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. So first of all, let's see the definition. Okay, let's see the definition. What is mean by this customer engagement slash CRM? CRM is also nothing but customer engagement. So what is mean by this? Okay, so just a second. Someone has the lobby, I think. Okay, no one. Sorry. So yeah, this customer engagement application in D365 is a first party application built on Power Platform. See, basically, I'll tell you. While each okay, so basically, what is this all about? Means, see, Microsoft has built a application called D365 Customer Engagement upon the Power Platform. So previous this Power Platform, uh, organization can leverage these applications individually or together, create a powerful end-to-end relationship. So basically, here, if I wanted to talk, so what is meant by this customer engagement? See, basically, here the customers. For example, let's take one example here. Okay, the best example which I can call out is let's take a insurance sector. Okay, we'll take one insurance sector. So in this insurance sector, okay, in this insurance sector, people, like for example, let's take one insurance sector called maybe let's take one insurance sector called Star Health Insurance. Let's take one example here. Okay, so those Star Health Insurance wanted to establish this customer engagement application. So for doing that, what is the advantage of this customer engagement? Obviously, correct. So why should they go with this customer engagement? Because they will have the streamlined process. They will have that streamlined process, and because of that streamlined process, this customer engagement application will help you to perform those streamlined application. For example, there is in D365 we have those different types of modules which I will be discussing them. So this customer engagement will have a good relationship between the customer and the company, or the like the product who are selling. The product here who is selling means the insurance who is selling this product. Okay, who is selling their product is having a good relationship with their customer. To maintain a good relationship with their customer, we are developing a application to establish a good relationship, to have the streamlined process equally. Okay, to have them equally and to make them go smoothly. Powerful end-to-end application we are building here. We'll discuss more on this in the upcoming classes with an examples as well. So this is all about the definition of customer engagement. So in the main so in this customer engagement, D365 customer engagement, there are five core applications we are having actually. Okay, there are five core customer engagement applications we are having. Okay, so those are nothing but one is all about the customer insights. Customer First, what is meant by customer insights? Build in intelligence delivery, fast, more personalized service, and add the value to every interaction. See, basically what it does means, it is all about like if you have a issue with the platform, or if you have a issue with your application, or if you have a issue with all the other details. So what you can do, you can raise an incident, and with that incident you can able to like you can able to with that incident you can able to get it resolved with the help of the vendors. So here the vendors is nothing but who is selling the product. Okay, I'll talk about this topic today in this demo part. I'll talk about this customer insights, and we have this sales as well. So sales is nothing but so whatever the sales happening, whether you are buying a insurance, whether you are buying a vehicle, whether you are whatever the sales you are taking, or you are the customer, I'm the vendor, whatever the product you are buying from me is all about the sales. So sales is nothing but you wanted to establish a end-to-end process, whether like it is like buying a product from me and purchasing the product from me is all about the sales, which I'll be discussing in the next upcoming slides as well with an example. So these two concepts we are going to discuss in today's, and there will be some topics which will be covered in the training all about this field services, project operations, and the customer services. But these two are very important. Customer insight, sorry, not insights, customer service and the sales. These two are very important in our D365 customer engagement. More people will be using all these things. Okay, so service is nothing but creating a ticket and resolving that issue, all about this customer services, which I'll be discussing these two in today's topic. But however, I'll give some insights all about this customer insights and field services and project operations in upcoming tutorials and upcoming training sessions as well. Before going to the customer sales or service topic, we will understand what is this data was all about. Clear? Till here, any questions? Is there any questions till
No,
here?
sir.
So are you able to
Yes.
understand like what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. That's great.
Yes, sir.
Okay, super.
One question I have, sir.
Yes, please. Yes, please, Venkatesh.
You have shown the customer something applications, 5 applications you shown, right? In that,
Correct.
is that applications are enough to learn this total course, or you are going to teach all these about all these applications, or anything
No,
else?
no, no, no. Let me tell you. See, basically in this tutorial, you will be understanding about these cycles. Whatever Microsoft is giving, you will be understanding about these two things. Okay, first of all, end to end. Okay, end to end, you will be
Okay.
able to understand what is meant by sales, what is meant by customer. Here we will be understanding how to enhance this whatever the Microsoft is giving, how to enhance those applications. Okay, and what are the customizations you will be able to look on those things, like whether you wanted to write a JavaScript or whether you wanted to write a plugin, whether a Power Automate, all those concepts which we will be covering. Not only these five, you can also build your own application as well, like the sixth one for the client, or
Yes,
seventh
sir.
one,
Yes.
or eighth one. These are coming out of the box, which you can enhance these three five things, or you can build your own application as well. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. One more doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
You said that we are going to build the application. For that, we are going to by using Python or by using Java, we can build the applications like that. You are saying, or what, sir?
No, 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 no. Okay. Before, okay, okay. Tell me. Let me tell you. So, see, this Dynamics and Power Platform are all about the SaaS applications. So, what is meant by SaaS? SaaS. Okay, remember this. SaaS is nothing but software as a service. Okay, software as a service. What this as application will do means we are buying the platform from the Microsoft. And what that does, so you know about this Photoshop, right? You are buying a
Yes, sir. Yes.
Photoshop application from the Photoshop people, and what you will do, you will upload a image, you will make that image look more beautiful. That is a SaaS application. Clear? So you are taking the
Yes.
platform help where you are enhancing the photo based upon your use case. Now here also we are taking the product from the Microsoft, and what we are doing, we are developing the application in that SaaS application. It's not having, see, developing means there are some out of the box concept where we will be covering in the tutorial, where we will be explaining okay how to configure this. If you are not able to configure with that out of the box, you can also customize it with the help of JavaScripts and the plugins or the other customizations also. Clear? So it's not a writing a big code structure, whether it's a Python or a .NET or anything. It's not writing and you are not building it. You are developing whatever the tools you are having. With the tools, you are developing an application here. Clear?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So before going to the sales module or the service module, before going to that sales module or the service module, we will understand, first of all, we will understand what is meant by data hours. Okay. Which is very important in our topic, which is very important in our topic. Okay. Microsoft Dataverse is all about, so whatever the data, okay, we are creating in our applications, those all will those all will reside in the Dataverse. So basically, Dataverse is all about that storing the data in the Dataverse. Okay, storing the data in the Dataverse. And Dataverse is a cloud-based database. Okay, cloud-based database. So normally, if you ask me, there are multiple databases. If I can see, like SQL is one database, Azure Data Lake is one database, and there are multiple databases we are currently having. Google Cloud is also one database. But for this platform, for this Dynamics 365 as a platform, or on Power Platform is as a platform, we use the Dataverse as a platform. We use this Dataverse as a platform. Okay, data storage. And this is very rich in metadatas as well. This is having, like, this is all having the advantages, leveraging Microsoft benefits. What of this has more benefits of this Microsoft Dataverse actually. So first of all, we will see what is easy to manage. Okay, first of all, let's see what is easy to manage. So obviously, the benefits of leveraging a Microsoft Dataverse is easy to manage. What is why it is easy to manage? Both the metadatas and ideas are stored in the cloud. Okay, both the metadatas and data are stored in the cloud. You can't you need not to worry about the details how they are storing. See, basically, it is easy to manage. Okay, so it's nothing but if you create a Power Platform license or D365 license, you no need to worry about like where the data is getting stored, where what is happening, whether the data is getting stored or not. Those are not, no need to worry about it. If you are creating any record, it will automatically store in the database. If you are creating any, if you are doing anything about this platform, it will, everything will be reside in the cloud, which is nothing but Dataverse is our cloud. Any questions?
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, you said that for suppose Google has a server like Dataverse, they have cloud, Google Cloud.
Yes.
Yes. So, for my Microsoft, we have Dataverse. That's it. That's all, no,
No,
sir?
for this platform, for this Dataverse D365 on Power Platform, Dataverse is
Okay,
the
okay, for
database.
that only.
Yes.
Okay, 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 sir. Okay, yes,
Clear?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is easy to manage, and this is rich in metadata. This is rich in metadata. So what is meant by rich in metadata? So it has a relationship between, so for example, uh, the SQL databases, right? Okay, for example, in SQL database we have this table structurization, we have this column structurization, where you can see the in the table we have these columns where we show you, we usually store the data, correct? In the similar way, we will be also establishing that table column establishment, and we can also establish a relationship between one table to another table, and we can also make use of that concept of having that building that data types, like these data types are nothing but single line of string, integer, date and time, choices. All these can be possible. We can also build these metadatas, and also establish a relationship between the one table to another table very easily without having any writing any one line of single code. Also, we can easily establish the configuration between one table to another table, and build the columns from build the columns in a table that is having a rich in metadata actually, which we will be discussing about it in the training tutorials. And it is also worth enough to write a logic and validations. like there will be having some calculated columns. We can also establish some business rules, workflows, business process flows, ensure data equal quality and drive business process. So like see, we can also write some our business logics from this data verse, and we can also enrich the logic and the validations as well. Okay, we can also enrich the logic validations equally as well. Okay, clear? Any questions on this data, metadata and logic and validations?
No, sir,
No,
no
sir.
doubts.
Okay, great. And second thing, obviously, whatever the data we are storing in the dataverse, okay, that is, we should be, we that is, it should be uh, like it is easy to, it is easily like see, obviously, sorry, seconds, 1 second. Easy to secure. So see, whatever, see, obviously, if you're storing the data in the dataverse or in a cloud, there can be a possibility that whether it is secured or not. Okay, whether it is secured or not. So like that, like that, whether the data is secure or not, you can configure that security roles. Based upon the security roles and security concepts, you can see whether to whom we need to show the data, whom we need to modify the data. Those concepts we will be able to see in the, in this tutorials as well. Okay, how to make that secure, how to make the data secure, and how can we configure the roles. For example, there is a and b persons. Okay, there is a and person and b person. For a person we should not be showing the b related person's information. For b person we should not be able to show the a related person. But there is a person called manager who we wanted to show a and b person's record, because he is the manager and he should be able to see a and b records. Like this, the data can be easily secure enough, and easily can be securely configure those applications as well. Any questions?
No,
Okay. Next, the final thing would be of having this has productivity tools. See, Dataverse is something which can easily integrated with the other systems, and there are some productivity tools we can use for the for enriching our platform, which we can also discuss them. Like one of the example would be of having this XRM toolbox is one toolbox which I wanted to tell. And we have this, so if you wanted to see this, it is also integrated with the Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Pages, all these concepts which is integrated easily. So whatever the cloud we are using, that is easily integrated with the other platforms and the other tools as well. Clear? Is there any questions here?
sir, how can we define data work, sir?
How can we define
How can
data?
we define it? Yes.
See, Dataverse is a cloud basically. Okay, Dataverse is a cloud,
Okay.
which is nothing but see, whatever the data we are storing in a structured manner, it will store in the Dataverse. It will store in the Dataverse.
Okay.
So here, however, we are calling this as uh, however we are so whatever sorry, yeah, I'm telling whatever the data you are storing, it will store in the dataverse. It is nothing but it's a Google, how we are calling it as a Google cloud, how we are calling it as Azure data lake, how we are calling it as SQL database. All the same similar concept will also be applicable here, but this dataverse is only used for the Power Platform and D365. Other than that, it is not used for our local, like those things as well. Okay,
Yes.
clear?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So we can call it as a cloud where we can store the data.
Sorry.
Actually, we can call it as a cloud where we can store the data. That's it.
Correct. It is a cloud which we
Yes.
can store it in the data, basically. and this is only utilized by the dynamic CRM. Whatever we are filling the information, whatever the data we wanted to store in D365, okay, those related
Okay.
data be stored in the database. Clear?
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
And
And storing
those
the data,
related
and we have to
information,
provide the
sorry,
security also, right, sir?
yes, that's what I'm saying. It is easily,
Yes, yes,
it is easy to secure also.
yes, yes.
Cannot be
Which
lost
means
and it.
is it pass service or SaaS services, sir?
This is also SaaS service also.
What's that?
SaaS.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Whatever
Thank
we
you,
are
sir.
discussing, it is all about the SaaS application. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Any
Yes,
questions?
sir. Okay.
Okay. No, sir.
Okay. So next topic would be we will be going to the next thing. Okay, so this is all about the dataverse. We will be understanding more about so we can build our own tables, we can build our own columns, we can build our, see, we will understand like how we can store the securely, we can store all these concepts and all these tags accepts as well. Okay, clear?
Yeah, everything is
Yes,
fine,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next we will understand. So this is all about the dataverse. Next we will go and see, okay, here we will go and see about the D365 sales. So we have these five platforms, right? Like we have these five applications which we are coming from the dataverse, which we are coming from the D365 engagement here. Along with that we will see how we can get how we can, what is mean by the sales process here and what is mean by service process in this demo. Okay, when we start the training we will see all about the other applications as well, all other applications as well.
Okay, sir.
Clear? Okay. So to understand this sales, okay, if you are buying, so for example, see here, I wanted to call out about the licenses here. See, basically, if you are going to, for example, a client wanted to establish their module called sales module in their organization. Okay, they wanted to create a sales module where they wanted to sell their insurance products. At that time, what happens means they wanted to go with this sales process and they will go request the Microsoft and get the license of the D365 sales license from their platform, okay, from the Microsoft platform. Now what they will do, if they are getting, if they are only purchasing the sales module, then with that they will be getting one application called Sales Hub, which I'll be showing in this. There is a slide which I'll be showing there. Sales Hub as a platform, as a psych, as what we call the thing. And one more thing is with along with that we will be also getting some tables like the terminologies. Then below the list provided provides definition for the commonly used sales terms and selling components. Okay, so these are all some out of the box tables you will be able to see. Okay, we will be able to see this advanced concepts about we will be able to see this, sorry, we will be able to see this what technology we are having on this sales term, okay, sales thing. That is all about, I mean, okay, one second, just a second, yeah. So here we will be able to see the key technologies which are used in the sales process. One is account. So it is nothing but an account represents a business or an organization. Sometimes account, sometimes this organization is a customer or a vendor. In sometime organization it might be a different group such as a family. See, this is account table. Account table I'm talking. Account table is something, it can be a vendor or it can be a customer. Based upon the usage of the client, we can utilize this account. Okay, we can utilize this account. An account represents a business or an organization. As I told you, right, it can be based upon the client usage, we can utilize this accounts, and according to that we can make use of that things as well. Okay, clear? And we have this activity table as well. In this activity table is nothing but we can, activity tables are nothing but we can establish a good relationship between the customer by creating appointments, by sending an emails, by calling them, by having a call with them, and by booking an appointment or virtual appointments, uh, like it virtual or in-person appointments, and to track where we are, and any tasks need to be created for the salespeople. Those are all things can be stored in this activity tables. Clear? I'll show you more details. I'll talk about these details again in the coming training tutorials as well. Contacts. So it can be a contact where we can show the customer details here. Okay, in the single individual customer details in this contact table as well. Next, we have this customer where we can like a customer can be in either an account or a custom contact. So customer can be of a contact or a account. According to that, we can generate the business to customer scenario, and in this we can establish a good relationship with the customer. Very important is lead. So what is meant by lead? Lead is nothing but you are the lead for us for our next gen IT solutions. You are the lead for us. So we wanted to make sure you will make you satisfied with our training, will make you satisfied with our training. And what will happen, you came called us, so, calling like Arjun, saying that Arjun, we want to take part of the training. You inquired us about the product, what is all about. So we are giving the demo. If you are satisfied with the demo, you will be converted from the lead to opportunity. Okay, so that satisfaction I myself need to make use that. Okay, I need to satisfy this whoever wanted to take the training, I need to satisfy you, and I need to make sure that satisfied, and I need to make you guys that from lead to opportunity, which I'll be talking in some time. Once the lead is qualified and once I made you as a satisfied, then you will be converting an opportunity where you can proceed with the trainings and purchasing of the, and where you will be able to take the training and those things as well. So these are all the concepts, and to be continued, like we will be having the product catalog where we can store all the products. Queue is nothing but you are in a queue, a formal offer of product or services, proceed at a specific price and related payment terms and conditions. So we are waiting for the customer feedback, whether he wanted, like we provided the demo to you, and we are waiting whether you wanted to proceed with this training or not. Obviously, if you are definitely satisfied, you can start. And if you wanted to place an order, you can place an order by paying the invoice, and you will be having the invoice as well. So sales pipeline will be like a snapshot where you prospect, or in the sales process, a typically pipeline would show how many deals or how many months, or like how the sales pipeline will be shown. Okay, competitors or nothing but, for example, there is a competitor, like for example, if you are going with the insurance sector, we have this for a star health insurance, Niva Bupa is one, care health insurance is one of the competitor we are having, and according to that we can establish as well. Okay, like this the sales process will be. These are all the key terminologies according to this. Now client is these are all the out of the box, we will be able to see these things. Okay, these are all the out of the box. With if you buy a D365 sales module, you will be able to see this, all the out of the box customizations out of the box, you will be able to see. Upon this, we as a developers are responsible to understand the process which client is needed, and upon that we will be building those customizations. Like for example, client doesn't want account and contact, he wanted a different table altogether. So you will be customizing that, you will be creating the table, you will be able to enrich, or you will be able to secure enough, all these things you will be able to do it in your, as a developer you are the responsible for all those doing this. Clear?
Yes, sir. These
Okay.
are only the terminologies we are be using in business. That's it. Is it?
These are all the technology, these are all the tables, or these are all the things which is coming with the help of Microsoft license. If you are buying a sales license, these are all the concepts will be
Yes.
coming with the license. Upon that you should be able to customize your application. Clear?
Okay.
Customize.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let's go to the next topic. Yeah. So we are discussing about this process. What is meant by the sales process? What is this by the sales order process? Okay, let's take one example here. As I told you, let's take one example called the health insurance. Now, Star Health Insurance has developed an application, and they have buy the sales process from Microsoft, and they come up with this process currently. What is this process? So from somewhere, okay, I go to some policy bazaar, I go to some, I wanted to purchase a insurance, but I'm not yet still decided whether I wanted to go with Star or Niva Bupa or Care or some other health insurance like Tata or ICIC or whatever we are having. Okay, we are keeping this as a set for now. So whatever we are having, we don't know for which, I as a customer, as a Arjun, I don't know for which platform I should go. Okay, for which platform, which product I wanted to go. Now what I did, I went to, I'm searching. I went to Google. I went to search what are the offerings they are providing for this Star Health Insurance or Niva Bhupan. By then, I gave some inputs details, my details to. I inputted my details saying that my name is Arjun, my phone number is blah blah blah, my email address this. I'm looking for to buy a platform. I'm looking for a to purchase a product. Like this, I gave the input. What they will do, the internal Star Health Insurance internal people, what they will do means they will capture our details, and they will see, okay, we have a person called Arjun who is looking to buy a who is looking to buy a health insurance. So that means they have the lead now. They have the lead now. So that is all about the lead. So lead can come from inquiry which we are doing, or lead can come, something can come from an organization, or see, however, I can ask you also, like I can ask you too also, like Venkatesh and Dheeran. You will also be getting the calls, right? Like please buy our credit cards, or buy the loan, please take the loan, or health insurance, or any stuffs. Clear? You are getting the calls, right? You will be getting the calls, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is all about, they have your lead. They have that lead. Okay, that okay, Venkatesh is looking to have something. Maybe let's call Venkatesh and ask him whether he wanted to go with any credit card or any loan or any those things. Okay, let's ask Venkatesh. So they will be, that means they have that lead. They have that lead details in their system. Once they call Arjun, once they call me saying, Arjun, we have, so I saw your inquiry about purchasing a health insurance. So tell me, like, what you wanted to go, what you wanted to know more details. They will call us, okay? They will call us and they will inquire us about the product. They will explain about their product, and they will try to convince to go to their product, to purchase their product. Okay, so sales Star Health Insurance will call me and say me that, sir, we wanted to know, we wanted to tell you that this product is having that advantage, this advantage. Obviously, salespeople, right? Salespeople, you know about the salespeople, how they convince us basically. So in the similar way, they will contact us and they will explain about their product. What they will do, they will try to explain about their product, which is nothing but they will see the potentiality that, okay, we'll see whatever the we will do, we will make this lead as qualified in the sense, I'll call Arjun. Once the Arjun is satisfied and when Arjun wanted to more details, if we add a keyword called, okay, I wanted to know more details about the product, that is the catch. They can understand, okay, now Tarun wanted to know more details about this product, so I'll qualify the lead. I'll qualify the lead. So once the lead is qualified, then account and contacts will, we can store those lead into account and contact, and opportunity is created. From the opportunity, what I'll do, I'll add the products. Okay, now based upon the Tarun's thing, I'm adding the product. Now from that product, I'll be adding the quotations. Then after the, I'll share the quotation with Arjun. Once I'll share the quotation with Arjun, now Arjun will see the quotation. Okay, he is satisfied with the price details and those things. Now what happens? Now if Arjun is satisfied with the quotation, he can place the order, he can get the invoice. So this is the typically which Microsoft has developed. This is the one. This is the one. So this is all about the sales process. This is also one example which I wanted to share, but yeah, fine. Let's wind up this one as well. So this is whatever the application which is Microsoft is giving. This is the sales hub. So this is the platform. So you will be able to see this platform like this. This is all about the lead. This is the lead where you can get the lead like a lead creation like this, and you have this opportunity accounts and contacts. All this. This is the platform where we will be discussing more about this platform in the further coming classes. We can also enhance this platform as well. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is all about the activity tables. In the activity, we can have a phone calls, Teams call, emails. We can establish like what is the start date, end date, when we have established the relationship between the customer and the vendor or salespeople. So we can able to filter them as well, like due date and the activity type. According to that, we can see we can see these activities as well. Activities in this well to track the customer communications. Okay, clear? How close we are with the customers is more important, because there we can establish a sales, and that sales can improve the financial those things to the clients, okay, to the vendors. That is what about the activities things. And we have this in the to track of these activities in the platform. We have this timeline structure where we can establish, where we can track the task creation or the email creation meeting as established between the Alex and the salespeople. And we will also be like whatever we are doing on this person, whatever the contact. For example, I'm calling this Alex, and I'm saying this, okay, Alex, purchase this insurance, purchase this okay, sorry, purchase this product, and those things we will be able to see in the application. Okay, we will be able to see in this platform. Clear? This is all about the activity. We can track all the activities and the tasks, all about this in the timeline structure. Clear? Those we will discuss. We will discuss. Okay, we will discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is all about the sales. So see, I just gave you the overview, but still there are more we will be able to see in the training sector when we enter into the platform. Okay, when we enter into the platform, this is all about the sales for now. There any questions on the sales?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Now let's go to the service module. Let's go to the service module. See, so for example, you buy a insurance. Okay, you buy a insurance. So you buy a product, and after 1 year or after 6 months, you got some like you got some health insurance. Like I got, maybe sorry, Arjun got some health insurance, health related stuff, and he has hospitalized, and he wanted to go and climb the hospital bills. Okay, now he wanted to go and climb the hospital bills. For that, he wanted to call to a person, to call to the organization, asking them, I wanted to claim my health insurance, and this is are the bills, blah blah blah, those details. There should be a service who will be helping, and that service only, if a company is trying to buy the service, that service will come with an case creation. Okay, for example, if I wanted to like take the realistic examples, you have all, I think, okay, nowadays everyone has the phones, right? So you have some issue with your phone, and you went to a service center. When you went to a service center, you hand over your phone to them, and they will tell that it will take maybe 2 hours or 3 hours or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, like something like that, based upon your issue. So what happens here means, basically, there you will be getting a service request saying that, maybe to your messenger saying that, okay, uh, your case has been registered successfully, and the below is the SR number, SR some 0001 or 1234567 8. SR number will be created with that service. With that service, you can able to track your application, or you can able to track your uh, case as well. Okay, you can case as well, like where the case is all about, what is the issue, when the issue will be resolved. Those with that SR you can able to create it. Okay, that is about the service. So that means you are registering a incident, you are registering a case. With that case, what you are trying to do, you can that case can be taken care by the taken care by the vendors or the organization people, and they will try to resolve your case. Okay, they will try to resolve your case within the time they will, should be able to resolve the case. That is all about the customer service. We will understand all about. Okay, overview of all this, overview of, if you talk about this service customer landscape, like real life customer scenarios. Okay, so from addressing and solving the customer or a product issue. So, like, see, basically, a customer at a local, for example, let's take one example here. A customer at a local bicycle shop is there. Recently discovered that a suspension on other mountain bike is defected and it's not working correctly. Okay, let's take one example here. Okay, clear about this. So he has a local bike shop. There he saw the, I mean, his bike, for his bike the suspension is not working fine, and he contacted the shop. Okay, to discuss the issue and get help on their bike. Okay, the issue is created. Okay, and routed to the organization mountain bike support request queue. See, basically, the bike is all about, the bike is a mountain bike. So, see, basically, the mountain bike team should come and should solve that issue. Clear? So, that is the queue can be routed. The queue can be routed to a respective team itself. So, for example, I only have experience in repairing a normal cycles, but here the call is mountain bikes. I don't have the experience, my team doesn't have the experience. There is a separate team who can resolve these mountain bikes. So whenever a case is registered, whenever a case is registered, based upon the criteria or based upon the understanding about the thing, we can route the case to a specific team. My team doesn't have the experience in the mountain bike. There is a dedicated team of mountain bike where we can route that to a mountain bike team itself. Clear? Any questions?
No, sir. No, sir. Yeah. Everything
Okay.
is good.
Yes. Here, receiving and answering customer questions. So whatever the questions having the customer is happening, those questions can be received and those can be answered through the platform itself. Okay, if your answer, if there is a question asked by question, for example, I wanted to know understand the claim process. I'll register a case. I'll mention that I wanted to understand the claim process, like what type of documents you wanted me to submit, all those questions. It's a simple question, right? It's a simple question. Now what I can do, I can inform, or I can tell them that, okay, so you need to submit the hospital bills, you need to submit all your original bills, the and the lab reports, all these things. You need to drop an email, or you need to submit in person. If you answer, you can automatically send this information to the customers. Those configurations we can able to do as a developers, and those we will be doing it as well. Okay, collecting and applying customer feedback. So if there is anything which I wanted to feedback, take the feedback, those things also can be collected, and according to that we can collect the feedback, customer feedback, and we can also establish. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Proactive, sorry. Yeah.
Yes,
Proactive
sir.
support. Yeah, proactive support. Okay, some like any like it is like this platform is all about helping, making the satisfied, making the client, making the customer more satisfied with whatever we are going to give it, whatever we are going to define it proactively. the support can be established, and the proactively the support can be routed to respective team, and it can be resolved accordingly as well. Clear? The proactiveness will be there. Any questions?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, what are the core components? Like we have understood about the core components we are having in this sales. Now, here the core component is obviously the customer. Customer is the core component. A company or organization person can that serves in the performed way. Okay, core operation. Okay, case. So case is here the customer is all about who is registering a case. Case is nothing but, see, if a company has both the sales and service, there can be one customer who can purchase the order, who can register a case. So it can also work like this. We'll discuss more about it. Fundamentals. So case is nothing but found fundamental record type. Customer service represents a single incident or a service request, SR basically. So they can register a case and they can see the case details and everything. Activity, the same definition which we discussed in the sales thing, the same definition also can be established here. We can create appointments, contacts, emails, whatnot. We can see the track of all these things in the activity table. Next, we have this entitlement, the amount of support a customer is entitled to take a support contract or customer SLA. So the level of service that has began agreed with the customer. So for example, if you are going to give a repair of your mobile to a customer service, to a customer agents, at the time you will be able to understand like within which time frame you will be able to, within that you should be able to get the product back. You should be able to get the, for example, if a repair person is saying that it will take 2 days, okay, that means within the 2 days the service level agreement is created and it will be triggered. If it is exceeding, that means that you can escalate that issue to the higher authorities, saying that this was happened to be completed within 2 days, but it is still not happened, and we wanted to escalate this issue, saying that this is getting taken more time, some lumpy members. We'll understand it, we'll see more about it. We have this knowledge base as well. So there is some knowledge base repository. So for example, like let's take one example. So I wanted to understand how to climb the bills, how to climb it. At the time, I should not go and try to get all these details. I should not take much time. Where I can create a repository saying that if any case registered, to understand about the claim process, there will be a case where we can automatically share this information, immediately share the information, because there is a repository of the knowledge articles. So at that time you can pick it up and you can able to save this one easily. We'll discuss more about it as well. Next, queues. So queues are nothing but whatever the case need to be registered for a specific team. We can send it. Assets represents the item. It's a customer location that service is provided. Service specifies the resources required to perform a service for a customer. Okay, this is all about. So we will see typically how the sales will work. Okay, this is the typical diagram. We will see. Okay. We will see here. So what happened? I'm the customer. I'm the Arjun as a customer. I can see this all channels. I can see this all channels where I can go to their website. I can register a case, or I can go. I can call their service customer care, or I can message them, or I can call them, or I can email them based upon the channels we are registering the case. This will be taken and this will be auto created in our D365 service module. Okay, the automatically the case will be automatically get created. Once the case is automatically get created here, then what happens, it will like a case is routed to a queue based upon the customer type. Okay, based upon the type of the case, it is rooted. So this routing rules and everything we can able to configure this one. Okay, this is what we are going to do here. Thus routing can go and identify the agent here. So for example, let's say that we have a insurance sector where we wanted to understand, one is about the claims, one is about the understanding about the like any issues on the claims or anything related to that stuff, right? So I identified the team who will be resolving this issue. I'll assign that to an agent. So agent selects the case and queue to work on it, identifies the issue, and if there is any generic issue they can go and see in the knowledge articles. If that issue is there, then it can be resolved and the case can be closed. That can be communicated to the customers via the email or via the phone call or however. Clear? Any questions on this process?
No, sir.
Yes. Then like if it is a phone call, for example, let's take a phone call, so the same thing. Okay, Nancy Anderson phone calls to a service and he wanted to have this call, and agent converts phone call here, and he identifies, okay, some customer and contact is Nancy. Then the research will happen. Okay, again 15 minutes call, like a 15 minutes phone call added to case, and 30 minutes research of the test. If any research is need to be done here, researches will be done here, and call to Nancy again saying that on the case can be resolved. We can clarify the Nancy's doubt and we can able to resolve this. So this is typically the sales cycle. I'm sorry, service cycle will happen. Clear? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is how the platform will be looking. So this is the case record where you can create the record, identify research, resolve is there, right? So we have identified the case, and this can be here. You see, when we click on this save and route, it will route to the team where the team will be pick it up, and according to that team will be working on it, and those people can come and research and do the resolve the case, the issue, resolve the case issue. Clear?
Okay, sir.
This is the case creation based upon the IT. I mean, based upon the thing to case. I mean, this sometimes the case might be, if anything need to be tasked or emailed or anything, so we can convert to a case or opportunity as well as, okay. Next, queues can be of types. Public type. Public is these queues are visible to whole organization people. Private queues are nothing but the queues are visible only to user who has the designated or queue members. Okay, personal queues are, these queues are associated with the specific user or teams, or and are visible only to that users itself. Okay, so here the customers are there. So here the customers routing rules. So here, for example, gold customers can gold queue, silver customers can based upon the queues we can establish like this. Okay, clear?
Yes.
This is all about the knowledge management. Okay, knowledge management. So like see here we have this knowledge management where we have seen this information. So check the, if you have this any information, if I wanted to get the clarity about the climb and those details, I can see about here as well. Okay, clear? Any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So summary wise, if I talk about what we discussed, it's like customer service has a component to capture the service request and manage the resolution. Case can be created manually or automatically. First of all, next, customer service management walkthrough through the queues and assignments of those things. Clear? Any questions on this? Any questions? Any questions?
So, no questions, sir.
Everything is done on only in that app only itself.
Yes, sorry.
Actually, everything is done in only within the 365.
Correct. Everything can be with the help of T365.
Okay, sir. This can be habituated like while we are using thoroughly daily without confusing. We can operate it. That's it, sir. We can
Yes,
do everything.
correct, correct.
Okay. Remembering is somewhat hard, but we can
No, no,
by
no, no.
doing it daily.
No, it's just an introduction class, Dheeraj, okay? But
Oh,
however,
yes, yes.
we will once we enter it, see, whatever the challenges we are having, we should be able to solve them and we should be able to resolve them, okay? Clear? Those things only we will be able to learn it here.
Okay, sir.
So if you ask about like what we are going to cover in this tutorial, if there is a question, if you are asking like what we are going to cover in this tutorial, okay. So basically, one second. Okay, I'm opening the course tutorial as well. So we have in the scheduled in the daily basis like what we are going to cover, and this will be covered like it is currently it is scheduled for 40 to 45 days. It can be extended as well based upon the practice and those things as well. So like we will again cover the introduction, like the people based upon the people we can see. So this is I have already structurized the tutorials like based upon the dailies what we are going to discuss. Again we will be covering the sales and service, how the sales coverage will come and how the volume map is created, how like according to that we will be able to see how can we customize the table, how can we customize the form views, and a little bit about the canvas app application, and a little bit about how to write a javascripts, and how to write a power automates, how to write like advanced javascripts, what is meant by workflows and business process flows, and security rules, security concepts, exporting and importing the data plugins, and we have this different configurations, then understanding about some of the power platform components also. So we have some schedules, we have the schedule prepared accordingly, okay? According to that we will able to see that overview as well. Clear? Any question?
So what is the requirement
Yes.
of the coding, sir? Java. You said that Java.
JavaScript.
Yes, Java.
I'm not getting your question there.
Actually, you said about the JavaScript. Already everything is there on the app itself. Then what is the
No,
use of JavaScript?
that's what I telling. That's what I'm telling. Everything is there in the platform. Everything is there in the platform. But client is
Yes.
not satisfied with the platform what we are getting. So our
Okay.
responsibility is to get the see. Obviously, if I take one example, let's take one example: Maruti Suzuki and Rolls Royce. Okay, Maruti Suzuki is fine with the Microsoft product, Microsoft thing. But Rolls Royce, what they will do, if I wanted to buy a Rolls Royce car, they will do some background checks whether this person is eligible to buy a Rolls Royce or car or not. Those background verification on those background things, then macro this Rolls Royce will do, and thus the process is different from company to company, right? From company to company, the process is getting different. Correct?
Yes, sir.
We are see, if client don't want the sales hub, okay, if client doesn't want the sales hub and he wanted to create the scratch the application from scratch, then we are going to make that changes and we are going to do those changes as a developers. That is where we are building the javascript, that is where we are building the power automates, that is where we are building it. Clear?
Oh,
Yeah, so this is the platform where we will be working. So this is the platform where we will be working. That is make.powerapps.com. In this platform, you will be start creating the applications. Okay, you will be start creating the applications, and you will be able to see the sales hub and the service customer service hub and everything as well. So this is the platform where you will be able to start working on this, and we'll discuss more on this platform in the upcoming sections. But however, these are the trainings we'll be discussing one to end, okay, end to end applications. Okay, clear?
yes, sir. So if I ask you a question, like why only Microsoft Dynamics 365? What will be your answer, sir?
Okay, so okay, great question. Yes, see, nowadays Microsoft is becoming more and more technology oriented one. Okay, as nowadays if you see this Gen AI is becoming more and more advantage, and see people wanted to understand the sales, understand the service, understand the insights, how many sales were happening. So if you ask me, this platform is nothing but, and this platform is all about the low code technology, this low code no code technology, where we can establish the platform in a easily manner. Okay, and it is integrated with all the other systems as well. Okay, all the other systems as well, like we have this Power BI, where we can see the analyticals of the sales, how many sales we are happening, how many cases we are, how many service we are getting, how many services we are giving. And it is easy to configure, easy to build the application, and clients can also easily understood as well. So this is why we, it is advantage of using this platform more actually.
Okay.
And one more
There
thing,
is
this plat sorry.
we come across HubSpot. Uh, even that is also there in the market. So
Which one?
will Microsoft HubSpot?
Okay.
My question is whether Microsoft 365 is a better chance in the market.
Okay, let me tell you, see, Microsoft 365 is better in the market. Okay, because I haven't heard about that product which you are telling, but yeah, nice to know that. But Microsoft, the brand level, definitely, obviously the brand level.
Yes, yes,
Second thing,
yes, yes,
second
yes.
thing is second thing, Microsoft supports this application. Okay, supports this application, and that support we are getting it from the Microsoft as well. If there is any issue in this platform, as it is a SaaS application, right? If there is any issue in this platform, we can directly reach out to Microsoft and get it resolved as well. And this platform is, if you see the course, whatever the here, if you ask me, it is having 80% of the configuration and 20% of the customization. 80% is all about the configuration, like business rules, workflows, business process flows, business rules, security rules. It's just like drag and drop itself. That is what Microsoft is giving. That is all about Microsoft is giving. So no need to have that fancy customization, right? Writing the code from scratch to end, and those things are not needed actually. Okay.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, are you currently working for on basis of CRM? Are you working? I wanted to know that, sir.
Yeah, I'm working in a D365 CE platform and Power Platform.
Okay, so then if I hired as a CRM, so what will be my position? Like, will he will guide the company, or like he might what he do for a company? Just he provides service. That's it.
No, I'm a developer. Okay, so what I will develop, so I can go develop my application. For example, I'll give one example here. Let me do one thing
Okay,
for you. Hello.
sir. Sir.
Let me give one example. Okay, let me give one example. So see here. Just a
Sir.
second. Just a second. This application I created from scratch. Okay, this application I created from scratch. Let me go and show you another application as well. Just a second. It's loading.
Yes.
If I open this application, for example, if I open this application, I can I developed this application. I developed this application. Maybe it's a simple application, but I developed this application. See, I can see employee test record. I can see this, like I wanted to keep a button here. On click of that button, I should be able to, 1 second, it should open a page like this. Okay, it should open a page like this. And likewise, I created this application. Okay, likewise, I created this application. Now there is a canvas app application also. This canvas app application is also something we can see like this. Like this we can build multiple applications as well. Canvas has small driven apps. I log in as an employee. I can like see, I can create a record, and I can see okay, I can see these holidays calendars and everything. And see, just we need to understand about the platform first of all, then we can go and develop. So basically you are the developers here, where you can configure the business rules, where you can configure the BPFs, where you can configure the uh, plugins, where you can configure the JavaScripts and everything. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You are the developers who will be helping the clients to establish their business process, to help establish the business process, to make use of that business process by the end sales people. Okay. And uh, and if you ask about the, sorry Dheeraj.
So, can you give an any example that what Microsoft have provided service to so and so any company you can say so that I
Okay,
can uh,
let me tell you one thing. Okay, you know Royal Enfield, right?
yes,
Royal
sir.
Enfield. Royal Enfield
Yes,
people
yes.
are using this D365 sales and service, and along with that Power Platform also. So if you
Okay.
go and purchase a Royal Enfield bike, they will take, they will do the process. Okay, they will do the process, saying that okay, so and so Arjun is buying a sales process, sales thing. Now from the sales, now Arjun can, once he buy the product, once he buy the Royal Enfield bike, now regularly Arjun will be getting a call saying that Arjun sir, we, your service is due, because they will track off our service details and they will track off our details as well. They can call, and they can call us, and they can do whatever they wanted. Clear? So Royal Enfield people are using the sales here. So this here. Uh,
Now,
you, you go check once you go
till
to
how
their,
many days? Till how many days you will it will be?
sorry, sorry, Dheeraj.
So, okay, sir, I understood. We are providing service to the Royal Enfield. Okay. Till how many days? But you can manage only to Royal Enfield for how many days? It might be changing or it might be say any validation date. It has any validation date or it will be
No, no,
continued
no, no.
throughout the lifetime.
Dheeraj, Dheeraj, Dheeraj. I think, see, basically what you are doing means you are building an
Sir.
application for the Royal Enfield people. So that means Royal Enfield people is owning an
Okay.
application, owning an application where they can perform the sales
Okay.
service. Okay, they are owning the application. Like for example, you know this WhatsApp has built an application for the communication between the friends, between the friend to friend. Correct? That means they are owning this application.
Yes.
Okay. Likewise, Royal Enfield people is owning an application where they can perform the sales service, all those stuffs. Clear? Now clear, Dheeraj? And that application is built by we
Right.
guys as a developers.
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Okay then. So see,
Yes, sir.
today is just an interaction. But if you ask about the this product and the uh, job roles and all those things, yes, this has the potentiality in the market. This has the potentiality in the market. Okay, because first of all, the brand Microsoft is a brand. Second thing, wherever you go, there will be definitely an advantage of using a sales. Whether you go to a hospital, whether you go to a hotel, whether you go to an automobile industry, whether you go for there, everywhere there is a sales. So that can be used here. And second thing, nowadays everything are mobile oriented one. So you have the Canvas app where you can utilize the Canvas app, and you have the advantage of the external websites, which is nothing but the Power Pages. That is also a small topic we are having. We'll also discuss that topic. So it's having a lot in this. So there is the potentiality, the market of this platform as well. There is a potential